What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the second best eating show on YouTube. This lovely lady would have the first best eating show on YouTube. Miss ASMR the Chew. Let's give her a hand.
Hey y'all.
Thank
Hey.
you. Thank you. Okay, make sure y'all subscribe. Smash that thumb button, like button, and also just tear the comments up. Whatever questions you got for ASMR the Chew, because next time she comes around, we will do another Serial Saturday, and she'll have topics, and she'll be answering those questions. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this and chew. There we go, Serial Saturday. So today, she asked what we were doing today, and I told her Serial Saturday is about topics that are going on, current, relevant to today. And she was like, okay, so what are we gonna talk about? I said, no, we're not gonna talk about it yet. I'm gonna just show you, and then after that, you can express your thoughts so everything is out there and in the open.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about. We're about to talk about what's going on. But I do know we're about to have some chicks.
Yeah, we ain't gonna give too many.
Yeah, I don't need too many.
You want milk or not?
No milk. Do you got almond milk? Okay. Or do you got oat milk?
No, just almond.
Okay.
You
Almond's
like
good.
oat milk?
Yeah, I like oat milk.
Man,
It makes your bones feel good.
oat milk. We just got the almond breeze. So as I'm pretty sure you guys already know what the topic is from the thumbnail. But as soon as I pour this up, we're gonna show Mama Spirit what's going on. And we're gonna get her thoughts on it.
Okay.
Gonna pour that up. Pour that up.
I got a little bit of milk. More milk.
I don't want to be soggy.
Okay.
You gotta eat them. Make sure you eat them. You know, so they don't get too soggy.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna find the video. I'm
Okay.
gonna show it to you. You're gonna tell me what you think.
It's a little chilly up in here.
Okay, so you ready? All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and screen record this too, so I don't have to go look for the video. So
Okay.
screen recording 3, 2, 1. Post. Here we go. Ready?
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up.
Oh.
I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers.
Okay.
I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked
I'm
the
gonna pause
restaurant,
on
the
that.
day and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person.
Oh. That's sad.
I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me.
Just keep looking. She wasn't it.
Somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up.
It's okay.
I feel
Don't
like something
cry.
mattered.
He about to cry?
No, why he like? I'm not. I just want to address why I'm laughing because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like no.
Yeah.
I don't want to
why
look
you
like a cruel
laughing?
individual because he the way he adjusted his glasses, he went. I don't know. That's not funny. It's just the way he did it. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at that. Just.
Oh, okay.
And realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, LA and dating shouldn't even be this hard.
No, it
It's
shouldn't.
hard to find somebody.
It shouldn't.
It
But
shouldn't be this difficult
she just one person.
to fall in love.
Can you pause it?
To kind one another. Like, what? Ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
So here you go. Tell him what he did wrong, Mama. Cause we all trying to figure it out. He said he did it all right. He said he brought the flowers. He said he picked the time, the place. He know exactly what he want, right? And oh, this is my sister. Excuse me, we recording right now. Huh?
Why you do that to Denise?
She only got 2 leaves, girl. She 2 leaves, and they brand new. So, but I talked to her. I let her know that soon she'll be coming back home.
Denise is strong. Okay.
Dream, why you do that?
Look, we recording right now, Nadine. I love you.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Why you looking like a cowboy.
He recorded.
See, now she hating. We're staying in the video too. Anyway,
Oh my God.
back to the video.
Yeah.
So he said he showed up for the date. He got stood up. He did everything right. He picked a place and all that, and he even got her flowers. He said he stayed up with her for 2 weeks straight. He texted her and this and this and that. Kept up with her for 2 weeks to let her know that he was serious and consistent. So what is he doing wrong, Mom? What did he do wrong? Why did he get stood up?
I mean,
Tell us as men so we know.
I mean, I'm asking, I'm getting ready to say, but did she tell him that she was serious and that she definitely was going to show up for the date? She had to tell him she was going to show up for the date. Because I don't think he would have did all of that. And she stood him up.
This is where I stand on it. I feel like where he went wrong was he did too much.
That's what I was thinking
He
too.
did too much. Sometimes when it comes to these, I'm gonna tell you, especially nowadays generation, you know, they got these things that's these certain type of men that go out of their way. They drop bags, whatever. And I'm gonna tell you my view on it. Because me personally, I'm not spending nothing on a girl or a woman who I'm not serious about.
Well,
Now,
but
but check me out. Look, check me out. Look, so I start texting you this and this and this and that. I ain't even meet you yet. I ain't dropped.
that's what I'm saying.
I ain't-
Maybe he was doing too much because they haven't met yet. Have they met? This their very first date? Maybe he should have did something like a coffee date, meet up with the person, make sure that the person, when you meet them, because a lot of times when you're talking to a person online or sometimes even over the phone, it's different when you meet them in person. And they might like you from your pictures, they might like your voice, but then when you get all up close on them in person, you might not like something about them. You may not be attracted to them. It might be just something about them that
Yeah.
you like. I can't do this, or just just not attracted to them or whatever. And then there's so many superficial people that if you're not perfect,
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot lately. That word superficial. Tell me what that mean to you. Superficial. Like when you say superficial, what do you mean by that? Describe a superficial.
a person that's completely focused on the outside and the materialistic around a person, then getting to know a person for who they really are. But when you first meet people tend to be attractive to the outside. Of course, first, some people I'm not one of them people. I'm not going to meet you and automatically judge you for the way you look and
No,
then
but-
just decide I don't want to date you. But if there's people out there, if you don't have the perfect eyebrows, you don't have certain color eyes, if you don't have long hair, or I'm just giving you an example. There's some very. Can I use this? Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, I know I'm dating. Oh, just because you don't know,
What?
I'm dating.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm dating. I have a boyfriend. So me and my boyfriend
I don't
kind
know
of.
if I'm gonna cut this out or not. I don't want because Nadine gonna get it. I'm gonna ask Nadine. I'm gonna run it past her first.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Okay. Me and my boyfriend been going at it a little bit. This might be TMI, but
Oh Lord.
I got on him because he paid thousands to get his car materialized on the outside to look good, pretty and all of that. And then after he paid thousands for the car, he had car trouble. And he was telling me he got things to do, he got bills. So he got to work overtime. He got to do all of this to get his car fixed. And then he said his car costs way less to get fixed than the outside. And then mind you, he had this problem before he got the car beautiful. So when he called me and told me that the car was at the mechanics, I was happy. I was glad that he was getting the car fixed. But then when he picked the car up, he told me everything that was done. And I said, oh, okay, so the wheel is okay, the wheel alignment, everything is great now? He was like, oh, no, I didn't get that fixed yet. I'm going to work some more, I'm going to work overtime and get that fixed. I said, wait a minute. You got the car You like I'm telling you, he paid thousands. I ain't gonna
Okay,
tell you how
so
much.
does that make him a superficial person?
Yeah, superficial because
makes-
he told me, he said, babe, I can't ride around with my car looking, a certain way.
But that's it. But here's the thing: if that makes him superficial, then everybody's superficial. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Let me finish my statement.
Oh,
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead, Mama.
I told him his life is more valuable. Driving around with a car that is dangerous and unsafe,
Now,
and you rather get your car looking pretty
Yeah.
than to get your car fixed. So because your car getting fixed takes you to work.
Yeah,
Your
but-
work pays your bills.
Okay.
Without your car, you got to depend on somebody, and without your car, you may not be able to get a job. You might get fired.
so it's
So
more
that's
important-
superficial.
So it's more important
For you to go and spend thousands on a car to be beautifulized, is that a word?
be pretty.
To be pretty, than to go spend a few $100s to get something fixed that can make sure your life is safe. And then you tell me that you shaking, you kind of shook because your car scaring you. That's superficial. I'm sorry.
Okay, so if that's the case, and with all that being said, we ain't gonna speak too long on
Yeah.
that subject just because I don't know if we're gonna be able to use it or not. But I got this question for you. What made you see him in the first place? Just think about it. What made you see this man in the first place? And there goes my statement of, if that's the case, then everyone is superficial, because certain things, like the way I am, the way I'm seen, the way I walk, the way I talk, the things that I have is what makes women choose me. Like most times I get chosen, my mouth closed, you know what I'm saying? Just because of who I am, what I have, and the esque of me, so in that case, every woman is superficial that's looking for a good man, because how else are you gonna tell he's a good man? He just walking around. He don't got he don't got no car.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I chose.
car
I'm gonna tell
banked
you what made me choose him.
Okay.
Because he told me that he wanted me in his life. He wanted to be able to give me his time, his attention, and he wanted to be able to be with me and have us grow together. And he liked to conversate. He liked to make me laugh. He's so silly. He had me cracking up. So I didn't choose him based on his clothes, his looks, because the guy that I'm dating is not someone that
at
I
this
would
point-
physically immediately say, oh yeah, we're about to date. He's not the opposite, but he's, everybody has a type, but I didn't choose him based on his, even though he's one of the people who can be pretty, because he's a good looking man. But I didn't choose him based on his looks. I chose him based on the time he wanted to give me. He wanted to spend time with
So
chicken.
the time he wanted to give you. So with all that being said, this is what the guy who showed up for a date and got stood up was trying to do. So what could he have done better?
Well,
Besides
it
be
is sad,
superficial?
but I didn't say he was superficial. I said some people. I didn't say this guy was superficial. I didn't say that.
No,
I was saying
know,
that
I'm saying
a lot of times people choose people based on certain things.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know what happened, why she didn't show up, which she just wasn't it. It's wrong, to lead a person on. Why talk to the man? Why give him so much of your time? Why not call him and text him and say, hey, I'm not going to show up, or I'm not coming?
Yeah.
Why stand somebody up like that and hurt them? You know what I'm saying? But maybe he was, like you said, he was doing too much. I would have, when I first meet a person, if I meet you online, I want to meet you in person to just at least conversate with you.
something just came to my head. Right? So I'm assuming they met on the Tinder profile. This is a what if scenario. I don't know the whole story. We didn't get the whole story until this young man
That was sad.
speaks up about it. But this is what I'm gonna assume, right? I'm just create a scenario here, and then I want you to answer the question, because you said, why would she stand somebody up? And I got to play the devil's advocate on certain type of things. So what if they met each other on a dating website, because that's where most people are meeting each other nowadays, and maybe he used an old picture of himself, and when she got there and she saw him, she decided that she wasn't going in.
Yeah,
Is that
that-
okay or not okay?
Well, that happened to me.
Yeah.
I showed up, and you know about it.
I
Well,
know
you probably
about it, so I'm
and he
asking.
wasn't the. He was the person in the picture, but actually, it wasn't him. He looked like him. He said when I got there, he said he
Yeah.
used his cousin picture because they look alike. But I would say y'all whole body physique is totally different.
So you actually talked to him. Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you feel like she should have still at least went in there and talked to him, even though he wasn't the person that he portrayed himself to be?
I think if
She still should've-
if she felt like and she saw that he wasn't the person, if she wanted to back out, I think she had every right.
She had every right.
That's right. She had every right. I mean, because people do have a tendency to make themselves look better or may not be themselves on a picture because it happened to me. And when I saw the guy, I was literally, I think I gave him 10,000 questions to why
Why would you do something like that?
yeah, because I was looking forward to meeting the guy. He was totally not the guy, you know.
Okay. So with that being said, I don't want the video to be too long. Me and ASMR the Chew have a couple of videos to do. And for most of this video, she talked about her boyfriend.
No, I didn't.
We done got a breaker on the channel. Wait, is that the new thumbnail? ASMR the Chew has a boyfriend? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. We gonna pass it by her manager first, and we gonna make sure we can go ahead and use that type of information. If not, then it'll just be cut out. But hopefully it stays. With that being said, we're gonna close this video out. Happy Saturday, happy Sunday, happy weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and also coming into the next week, I want you to think about what can you do about yourself not being the what can you do about yourself not being the best version of you? Let's avoid being superficial and let's work on that inside and all those things that make us us and make us happy. I want you to find your peace. I want you to find your motivation, your why. Why do you keep going? Why do you wake up every morning? And hold on to that. And with that being said, we out of here.
We out. Bye.
Have a good one. Oh, my bad. Make sure you go up to ASMR the Chew. Any other ASMR the Chew vlogs? What's the other channel?
It's just ASMR the Chew right now.
Make sure you go to ASMR the Chew. Go subscribe. Go leave some love on there. Comment. Hit the notification bell.
Follow all
Just
my
support.
social media: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter,
Yeah.
Patreon, whatever. Stop
them-
by, say, hey, Spirit.
Yeah. Keep the movement going. And then just let her know also when you go over there, just let her know I'm coming from Dream XO.
I know that's right.
I'm coming
Let
from
me
Dream
know.
Chew. Let her
me
know I'm coming from Dream Chew. With that being said, love you guys and have a good one.
Bye.